there's a thing I left since I was 2 or 3 years old. And most of the girls and boys, especially the girls, will say they're all crawly and creepy, and they'll be like making like like sour eyes and like that. But to me, those are like the cutest thing on the world, and they give me a happy smile. The things that will freak you out, but not me, those are insects. You might see this as very weird, but I have a strange hobby of raising beetles, and
is like first time when I came to Canada, I missed my mom a lot, and I went Canadian regular school, and I met my homeroom teacher, and his name is Mr. Stevenson, and he scared me because he looks just scary. So first time I called to mom and I cried a lot, and later John teacher told me like Mr. Stevenson is so good and like that. But I couldn't believe, but now I can believe because he always give us like Disneyland thingy because he liked to watch Disneyland movies and those thingy. So he gave us Disneyland
First time when I
guidebooks.
came here, like I was like, why do I have to come here? Like I don't like come over to like Canada, and then I just want to stay in Korea. But like first few months I was okay, but like after 3 months I was like really hurt, and then like it was hurt, but everybody cheer up, and then everybody has same situation and we understand, and I think like we prove our English. And also like John teacher, we always say scary like that when we first came here, but now we realize that we knows why John teacher always scary to us, and then why he have to do that. So I learned why he's always being mean to us.
Since I just came to Canada, I think I learned lots of English and I proved my skills. Because when I just came to Canada, I couldn't just like didn't know what's happening in here because I went camping with my homestay, and there was lots of things happening. And when I just came to Canada and OSS, I just read Magic Tree House, but now I can read Dork Diaries and Wimpy it like that. So I think from that, I think I learned lots of English and I improved it. Also, in my homestay, at first time they were like really kind to me, but now I don't think they're like a little bit like not that nice. But I still like them and they're kindly to me, and they just take care of me too.
When I first went to our school is McDonald, I was so afraid of like everyone because like they're like same age but like they're way taller than me, and teachers was like everyone was using English, including Dawson and Kevin, Joe, and Sally, and I was so like astonished, but like they're like met me, and like my first like they always say, I'm so glad you're my friend, like you're in our school, and I'm so glad that you're my classmate. And yeah, and my ELL teacher Mrs. Bell helped me a lot.
And my homestay is so funny, and they are always like active, and yeah, it was really fun. And my homestay father loves to play video games, so sometimes I play with him. And my homestay brother is really funny too. He just played wrestling and like boxing with me, so I got nosebleed and I punched him too. But at the school, there's a guy and I was playing soccer and he just pushed me, and I didn't do anything, but like next and like he did always. So, and I played soccer with my own ball because I don't want to trip
I went
on
my
him.
homestay house at first time. Homestay said, ask some question I couldn't remember, but I said, yes, pardon me, yes, always that. when I went OSS, it was good. And before I'm not going to OSS when group 18s come. Like I went to my friend's house, my Kenyan friend's house. Actually, that I break the rule. Yeah, that's from my memory, and I by myself. I went somewhere, and that's good memory too. And I think best way is, I guess, not to read a book, talk with your friend, with homestay. I think that's prove your English.
When I first time came to Canada, I was really shy to homestay and school, so I didn't talk very much, and I was like just not talking, and I really hated school. But now I like my homestay and I like my school. Also, I read books like Magic Trios or 0.5 books, but now I'm reading more harder books. And I think doing in Canada is
And I remember before 7 months, like in Canada, I was really shy when I was in Canadian school because like they are speaking English all the time, and I can't understand. So I just ignore them, and but now I learn lots of things, and now I think I improved because first time when I came to Canada, I read 0.5 books, like really thin ones, but now I read thick ones. And it was, I think my homestay really helped a lot because I learned cultures, and I learned English like normally because I just always speak English.
First time I was like confused because in my school, in my Canadian school, I was the only one who was Asian girl and the new students. Also, it has some twins and my another friends, but it was hard to know that their differences. So sometimes I talk with them, and one of person is Wasabi is my best friend, and I talk with her, and then they look exactly same. So I don't know who I talked with. And if I go to my homestay, first time I was kind of like surprised because my homestay uncle, they live in downstairs. Sometimes they can't use technology stuff very well. So one time he was using laptop and then he bought it like new one, but he couldn't use it.
Did you remember when I first came here in Canada?
Yes.
When I first came here, I cried a lot, and I also couldn't even spell my name. So my writing was so awful, so that I couldn't write diary. But now my English improved a lot, so but I want to improve more. And
hello, my name is Mina, and it's been 6 months since I was here in Canada. In Korea, my mom thought my English skill had to improve more, so I came here. And in airport, when I said bye to my mom, I cried a lot because I don't know why, but I felt like I couldn't see my mom like again. I don't know, it felt weird. And then when I came here, because of the time, it was like really weird. It's like during lunchtime I was really tired, and during nighttime I was like really like active and.
Hi, my name is Jason, and it is like 6 months ago when I was in Canada. Can you remember when I was in Canada? Can you remember? Yeah, right? Yeah, maybe answers yes. So in Canada, when I was first time, you guys can remember I cried many times, and then Michael can remember, is that like when Justin, and then I went like one day we went library, and then I I went Highmart Center with Michael, and then I bought some stuff, and then
When I
like
went to
that.
school first time, I was so shy. I don't know why. What about Nick? My friend named Nick Robson came to me and talked with me. So I could make a lot of friends like Josh and Sean. And in homestay, I play with. I always play with my homestay brother, such as video games or wrestling. Once, when we do what wrestling, I heard Kato. Kato is my homestay brother. So one time he cried one time.
And I'm very proud of myself. First of all, I think the biggest reason why I improved my English so well is because of my homestay. I always talk with my homestay, and my pronunciation or anything that is considered to English went better and better. Also, my reading skills went. When I first came here, my reading skill was not very good. Like, it wasn't really good. But now, I think it's getting better.
Of John teacher, it's getting better and better, because he's trying to teach us, and he's trying to improve our English. So I think he's good teacher for us. And I'll also tell you about my reading. At Korea, I don't touch the book. I don't see a book. But at here, I read Land of Stories, Wishing Spells, and I passed 90%. I could have passed 100%, but I borrowed Captain's phone that time, so I don't have time to take a air test many times.
I feel like I came to Canada yesterday, but it's already 6 months. When I first came, I had really many problems with my homestay, and I fought a lot with my homestay sister. But now we became friendly and we play a lot, and I like my homestay. And the biggest reason is they help me to the study, especially vocabulary. And so first of all, when I first came, I usually failed at vocabulary, but now my homestay used to help, so I passed. So yeah, I feel very thankful to them.
These 6 months went so fast that I can't believe it. First time I came here, I was too shy to talk with another friend, so I just gave up talking with friends. And one girl came and she talked with me, so I made a lot of friends. And I met my homestay, and my homestay sister and my homestay brothers are crazy and silly. My homestay brother hits me a lot and pinch me and just throw things.
I came here in Canada in September, and I was living in Vancouver Island, and then I was go to school in Qualicum Secondary School, and I have a lot of a math BA, and then English I, and then humanity I have a lot of I, and I have not good score, but in here I'm doing well, and I was very sad that I can't watch web cartoon about the neighbor cartoon. I was so sad, but I'm okay right now these days.